All right, pretty favorable matchup here for the all-time great George Rush St. Pierre. He's already in the UFC Hall of Fame, but not resting on his laurels. Believes that the jab is going to be the key tonight, and eventually that will set up his takedowns and potentially a fight-ending choke. But George St. Pierre sees a lot of advantages in this welterweight matchup tonight. GSP gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do with it. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the afternoon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
Oh, right into mount.
He's got to be careful here.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
In the half guard.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, side control now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Great job landing from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. St. Pierre's back in full mount. Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Now he's got a good body position, yo. Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by George St. Pierre. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Seconds left. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by George St. Pierre. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by George St. Pierre. Second round, straight ahead. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Good jab there by the champion.
And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it.
Good punch land. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, hard to imagine.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, that's gotta be it. Come on.
That is so deep.
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow.
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Side control now.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
He's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Great ground and pound by this man. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Seconds winding down in round 2. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Relax, you're fine. We expected a bloody fight. We knew this was going to happen. We expected that war. Refocus.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. St. Pierre's now dealing with a cheek cut. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
On to the mount. Big right hook there by the champ.
Working from the top here, nice ground and pound by GSP. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, feet on the hips here. Good, solid strike on the ground. St. Pierre's eye now closing up.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by GSP. Oh, another shot gets through. Doctor might have to step in soon. St. Pierre's right back to the full mount. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I'm going for that patented rear naked choke now.
Oh, that sub is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out. Come on.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position.
Taking him out here.
Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy...
Now trying to trap an arm. Oh, arms in tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Under 90 seconds to go. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up.
Just work. I'll stand it up. You need to work.
St. Pierre's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, well, things are getting critical now. A lot of damage, a lot of blood in and around that eye. You could stop this fight right now.
You can stop it right now. I mean, I don't understand what anyone's waiting for. They're giving this guy a chance, but if he doesn't do something different defensively, it won't last much longer.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. 20 seconds now remain in the round.
Oh, nice.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. Oh, well, that cut on his eye is only getting worse by the minute. He makes his way back to the stool, albeit gingerly. We'll see what the cut man can do to keep him in this fight. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round.
Play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches. Nice strike lands from the bottom side.
GSP going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Nice transition.
GSP going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Ground and pound the hammer Mark Coleman will be fine.
He passes to half guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by GSP. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. St. Pierre's pass attempt denied. productive with the strikes here off his back. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangles.
GSP going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. That was a slick transition. Right to the knee on belly.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. 1 minute now to go in round 4 of a possible 5. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
While St. Pierre's in half guard.
Massive shot from the top. Oh, right into mount.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. 15 seconds. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop!
All right, so he has made his way to the end of the round, and quickly he makes his way to the stool. The cut man has his work to do over these 60 seconds.
Got a cut. He's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. They want you to...
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round.
Nice one.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Punch to the body. No good, it's blocked. St. Pierre's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Good work from the top here by St. Pierre. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Fight.
Oh, side kick lands. Doing work with the jab there. Just over. Straight connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, man, you gotta credit him for continuing to attack that area, but that cut is getting harder to look at by the minute.
Yeah, it's hard to watch, and, you know, we spoke about this guy, how impressed we were with his fight IQ and how smart he was in his approach. It shows again, he got his opponent hurt. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Knee on belly.
St. Pierre's pass is denied.
Great submission defense.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom.
Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up. That was nice. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Trying to recover full guard there. And there you go, again, half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
1 minute to go. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Back mount now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by GSP.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. He's in the mount.
Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Stop.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-47 St. Pierre. Judge 2 scores it 7-47. And Judge 3 scores it 7-47. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a majority draw.
So you just heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and still UFC middleweight champion. He had some doubters coming in. I would imagine he muted most of that noise with this effort.
A record on repeat is what happens when this guy fights.
Yeah.
Every time people say he's not going to be able to get this guy. But over and over, he does it and remains the champion. Congratulations, champ.